Hi guys, it's been a long time since I've uploaded a new chess video. I thought I'd take this time to share one of my newest smashing quick victories in the Vienna. I'm playing a lot of the Vienna lately, and so it starts with e4. Black often closes, not close the center, but go aheads, and he goes ahead rather and plays e5, knight c3, knight f6, f4. This is a little bit of a sort of a King's Gambit style line within the Vienna system. In fact, in the old days, it was thought of as a sort of improved King's Gambit. Get up here. Now the idea is, I have a bailout move. I should have probably just taken this knight off, but I went ahead and played this trickier line. But we'll see the reasoning behind that in a second. Black doesn't choose the most critical moves. Queen f5, Queen g5 for Black would have given me some pause. Uh, I mean, it's not losing. It's still I'm still winning, but it's it would have been a little bit more difficult line. Instead, he chooses the less threatening Queen e5, Bishop e2. And I thought about playing Knight e2, but I'm glad I didn't in retrospect. He plays this. I play here, no problem at all giving up my queen. Play this. Uh, and I was toying. Let's say Black here had played some other goofy move. I was toying with something like this. But again, here it's better for sure, obviously. But it's taking a little more time. Black is sort of trying to find ways to hang around. I mean, it's totally lost, mind you, of course. This type of thing. Okay, so, but when I saw that he went ahead and played this move, I immediately took the bishop off, played d4. It doesn't really matter here if you play d3 or d4. Grabbed this guy, and then I saw a tactical shot here that, while maybe not the best actual theoretical move in the position, it's a move that essentially causes Black to resign in most cases, and that is the tactical bishop takes h6 with the obvious point that once this guy is lost, um, it's pretty much lights out from here. It's just going to be a. And I remember there. I looked at this earlier today, whereas this is totally winning. Obviously, it's non-debatable. This is a win. Black's position is just absolutely falling apart. Even though he has two minor pieces, still only have one major piece left. Okay, so anyways, I'm not going to delve too deeply into this line. I had also looked at this. Also, again, sort of a variation of the other one that we just saw. Not very different at all. It's almost a doppelganger. I had even toyed with something like this. That's not, I don't think, nearly as good. Although it's a little scary. It has some point. Has a little dollop of poison. This white is kind of building this little rolling pawn chain. Not gonna look too much at the more at this, but it's a pretty interesting line. A slow line. If you like slow positional, you can. I'm just illustrating that nearly anything within practical reason is winning. Um, but again, let's just go back through the game. Why did that come up? I have no idea. Yeah, I could have just taken right here, no problem. But no, not that. Yeah, I just have to go back. Anyways, I didn't. I'm just illustrating this to say that this is why I didn't like this line. Although it may be objectively the best, I didn't like the type of tight, technical, extreme calculation that was going to get me into because of lines exactly like this. This puts the question to black. What am I going to do? We still have ideas like this. If this, well, this is probably just losing for black at some point. I can't decouple tonight, obviously. Okay, anyways, I don't want to delve too deeply into that line. At any rate, I didn't. I just did not like. Of course, we have this actually, which is much better. So let's see. And what I like about this position here actually is that White's getting all his pieces sort of active along this central mass of the DEF files. Black King is fairly, I think you could say fairly open. I don't want to say entirely open. There's a little bit of protection, but overall, I think he feels very drafty. White is creating a very stable pawn chain. You have lots of threats now coming into action. Castles. And I apologize, guys, for doing just computer analysis. This wasn't the line I played, and I just want to briefly look at the type of play. And of course, and this is Stockfish 8, obviously. I'm not trying to hide the fact. Etc., etc., etc. White just gets a really good game. Very, very sort of easy piece placement. We have a central sort of king side majority. White has this ISO pawn on d6. I don't know how long that'll be able to last there. Um, there's really all kinds of threats. Yeah, one idea is to just sort of, let's see. Well, anyway, let's get back to that. I'm getting very far afield. Okay, but the point is, after rather unorthodox play from the white side, mind you, here obviously we also had the d4 shot. White gets castled. I'm also wondering. No, that's a little too much. This is quite good. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Look at that. He like doesn't have this resource enough checking me on D8. I get heat on these files. Let's assume black does play this. We have a sack, a fork, bye bye black rook. Black still can't take that pawn. Well, yeah, he could, but I don't know. That's the exchange he wants. Now he is gone. And you can just see that's just, I mean, this is just resignable. It's so bad for black at that point. So let's go back. Just a very, very rich tactical position. It's positional, but I would claim it's a bit more tactical because of the structure of piece placement, black's weaknesses, especially that of his king, his somewhat lack of piece coordination. He doesn't really have any pins on the white king. So that would be a very, very, very rewarding line. If you found that over the board, congratulations. There's so much in this position, it's pretty incredible. But I like the fact that I made this practical yet still very strong queen trade. And obviously, if you're wondering, well, no. If you're wondering about this, well, that just gives up the queen, obviously. And you can shake hands and it's all over. Don't want to be blundering. I guess there was the ridiculous, which just leads to something like this. Check, goodbye queen, etc., etc. Not even worth looking at. That's so bad. And if this, well, we just have this. And if I wanted to, I'm assuming I could just play this and grab that guy. That's an easy one. Alright, I think we covered most of the basics. I'll just run through this line one more time. And again, the tactical shot. And resigns. I think he resigned. Yeah, actually, he resigned right when I played bishop h6. But it would have gone something like this. Or the safer version is this. And then for this, this is an even easier variation, obviously. Etc., etc. So, guys, always look for tactical shots. Again, this was a rapid game, a 30-minute game, not a full-on, 1 hour or 2 hour game. And I probably used only, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes, or no, less than that, I think, to finish this game. Anyways, enjoy, have fun. I love the Vienna. I love chess. Happy chessing, and see you next time.